Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about how Niantic can make things fresh in the game. If you hear her whining, it's because she's seeing somebody out there in the window in the other apartment, so that's why she looks so focused. Alright, and let's go ahead and get into this. So it's going to be kind of based off this 7-Eleven ad that we have here. I saw it as I was scrolling through Pokemon Go stuff on Twitter this morning, and it's going to be kind of based off the premise of what we were talking about before: in-game location buildings like Poke Centers, trade centers, things like that. And we're even going to take it a step further and do battle hubs, right? I know we have battling between friends and all that stuff, but listen, we're going to talk about some concepts and some theories and see what we have. But first, let's go ahead and start it off by taking a look at the 7-Eleven Twitter thing that they have here. So they go on to say Sierra is coming, which, yeah, we can expect this here. All right, so taking a look at the 7-Eleven ad that they do have here, kind of advertising the next Shadow Legendary Bird. So we've got an Articuno, right? Now we need Zapdos and Moltres, right? So Cliff is currently the one that you are battling when you do go up against Articuno. So they have this cool ad here at their 7-Eleven. They've got the Pokestop emblem. They've got Sierra out there. And when I zoom in here, you can see around the gym logo, it is going to be neon lit. Don't know what color it is. It's for at nighttime. And then around the R on the rocket, for the rocket, it's also neon lit around that. I would assume it's going to be red. All right. Now, look, now that I've shown you this, now we can talk about this. Now, I'm not saying Niantic needs to start building actual buildings in the real world. That would be crazy, right? I mean, it would be interesting, but that would probably be at a massive loss for them as far as money. Depends on what they did, but let's not get hung up on that. That's not what I'm going for. What they can do is build off existing places, partner with gas stations, partner and do this aesthetic. If I was to see this in my area, I would go nuts. That would be so cool, right? Not only that, it's a big advertisement. There's a lot of people that used to play this game, then they stopped playing because it just dried up. They were really slow in the beginning, and it was just really kind of just the same 150 Pokemon, not even 150 Pokemon. You still had the legendaries that were missing, and some also regionals. So you just had those base original Pokemon. And then even when we got the next gen, it was still a little dry, right? So people are just like, okay, this was fun and I'm good. But if they see these advertisements, these buildings plastered all over the place in Pokemon Go advertisement, they're going to be like, this is interesting. Maybe I'm going to re-download it, because they still have their accounts. So that would be bringing people in. I'm trying to give an example as to why they want to do this. It would be bringing people in and bringing people together. And it's just a fun thing to see. If you do play this game here, there's still a bunch of us out here. I mean, it's not even, I shouldn't even, still a bunch. Yes, there's still a bunch, but it's not even, there's an enormous amount of people that play this game. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Great. Now let's talk about how they can improve. So building off of gas stations, not just 7-Eleven. I would love if they, partnered with local ones here. And I don't know how it would work. Maybe they get a special Pokestop, maybe a gym as well. And then they send them all this cardboard and stickers that they can put up, and I mean, it'd be great. If they really heavily invested in this, it would be a fun thing, right? So there is that could work. Now, taking it to the in-game buildings like the trade centers, the in-game map shops, and battle hubs. Now, what am I talking about? Trade centers, let's start off with this. Now, we talked about it before, but I want to keep putting it out there because this needs to happen, okay? This needs to happen. All right, so, and also daycares. That's the thing. We talked about all these things in the past, but let's go ahead and just put it in one place. So let's start off with the trade center. So essentially that's what it is. You can trade with people, you can put in Pokemon and maybe do a wonder trade, and you can see a list of things that people want for trade randomly around the world, and you can send them. So instead of just doing trades with people in your local area, if you can even meet up with anybody, you'll have a list of people to trade with that are random, just random people, not on your friends list, and you can trade, and you'll put in Pokemon requests that what you would want to get, or you can say they had a Pokemon in there and you put another one to trade with them. They have to confirm, and they can see it. It'll pop up immediately, and they can say yes or no. It would be cool if there was like a recommendation list that you can send them, but I guess that's getting a little technical. So Trade Hub would be great. Also, if they don't want to do remote Lucky Friend trades globally, then the Trade Hub can allow us to go there and do our trades with Lucky Friends worldwide. Now, again, obviously, this is just going to be in Pokemon Go, not a physical place. But if they wanted to make an actual place that's already in the real world, a location for that, a special location for that in this building, say a Starbucks, that'd be cool too, right? Just little ideas here. So that's the trade center. The item shop would be essentially a shop that you can go to get maybe deals for the day. It's another way to get people out and another way for Niantic to get income. I'm not just, oh, greedy Niantic, but you know, just a business model here, right? So special items that you can't buy in your in-game shop, you have to go to this special spot on the map, and it's a shop. So maybe X attack, X defense, maybe a special lure, maybe a special incense, things like that. You know, maybe that have deals for the day like I was discussing, and maybe even discounted item shops. Discounted items in the real world shop that are in your in-game shop, but they're cheaper in this real world. Fumbling over my words here a little for that, but you get the concept. So that would be the item shop to some degree. Now we can keep brainstorming, but I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes again. I don't mind, but I don't know if you mind. So keep it kind of brief. All right. And then we do have the battle hub. So what could a battle hub be? A battle hub, I was brainstorming this, and I had a lot of ideas in the past where we would get essentially gym leaders that we'd have to battle in the real world, and they would pop up, and first it would be Brock, Misty, so on and so on and so on, and whoever you beat, the next one will pop up somewhere, and it'd be by random, so you have to go in order. Once you've beaten them all, then you go to Team Rocket, or not Team Rocket, the Elite Four, and then you battle the champion. And if you can go through all that, you get a pass, kind of like the EX gyms back in the day. It'll pop up on your screen, and you'll be invited to the battle hub, battle arena, right? So it would be a specific location, who knows, maybe like at a mall or a very dense area where a lot of Pokestops are. Just throwing these thoughts out here, right? Maybe a special sponsored location, and you would meet up with everybody who did the same as well, who actually was able to make it, of course, because it would be at a set time, and you'd battle it out. I mean, it doesn't have to be that complicated. It could be a battle hub where you can just simply meet people there, and it'd be a special leaderboard for the in-person local community leaderboard. That'd be cool too, right? Other than that, maybe if they wanted to finally make a Go Battle League battle mode where there is no rank and you could battle random people, they could do this at the battle hub. I know, it's like, why can't they just do this for your in-game? Like, I'm just throwing out ideas to spice it up. They don't want you to sit on your butt, right? So this will get you out to the battle hub to battle people in this location. It's a fun concept, right? I mean, I'm trying here. All right, so there's that. And then we have the daycare, which would be a place where you could potentially, well, that was a massive hornet. Then the daycare is a place where you would be able to potentially increase IVs and of course breed Pokemon, which is going to yield you better IVs. So say you have let's just go Larvitar, right? Let's just say 2 Tyrannitars. Just throwing a random Pokemon out there. They have to have genders, and if they don't, then I don't know, we'll figure it out. You know how the main series games works. You can do Ditto or whatever. Some can't breed though, right? But anyway, so 2 Tyrannitars. Say one is 15, 10, 10, right? And then the other one is 10, 15, 15. Just saying that. They can inherit each other's IVs, the best one, right? So essentially that would equal a 15, 15, 15 after it's done and you hatched your egg. So you get 100 Larvitar. So you could, it's not necessarily improving the IVs of your one that you've already powered up, but it would improve a Pokemon. And now here's another fun part that we can talk about. If you do the breeding to improve the IVs, not only would it improve the IVs, it would get a special stamp or approval or something that was breeded. And if the Pokemon that you breeded together, I don't know if both need the special move, a legacy move or a community day move. I don't know if they'll both need it, but if one of them had it or both of them had it, then it would transfer. Now you're thinking, well, Avatar's not going to have SmackDown as, you know, its basic stage. Right. It'll have a stamp, and once you evolve it, it will get that move because it's just in its DNA. I'm just, again, shooting shots here. Shooting shots. I'm shooting ideas, okay? We're like in a brainstorm room right now. Man, I would love to pitch all kinds of fun stuff to Niantic. This is it. This is free for you, right? There you go, Niantic. So that's just a few ideas, right? And I didn't spend too long, you know, thinking about that. I mean, if I sat down for a while and that was my job to come up with ideas, realistic ones, my gosh, put me on the payroll, baby. Let's get it done. Let's have some fun. So there are those things. Just thought I'd let you know. I know a lot of you do like these kind of concept videos, and it'd be pretty cool to finally get something newer and fresh. I'm excited for the contest. And I was about to say, I feel like these things are being too slow to roll out, but this is almost, I wouldn't say a forever game, but it technically is almost a forever game. There's no way to beat it. It just goes on forever, especially when they keep coming out with new generations and expanding it upon that. So it's just going to keep getting crazier and crazier as we do go on. But there we go. Just a few ideas that I'd let you know here. I would really love to see Niantic sponsoring with local places around the world. I know it'll take a tremendous amount of like communication, and they had to probably hire a lot more people for all of, you know, the distributing and, you know, the contracts and stuff. I guess I don't know how all that stuff works internally, but you know, all the way in Alaska over here, you know, it'd be fun to have a little something for us once in a while. I know they're not gonna ever do a Go Fest here because it's a very unreal. People, you have to fly here or drive here, and that's just not realistic. So, you know how it goes, folks. Niantic, and they're doing their stuff. You know, we are getting cool features, but when will we see something just groundbreaking, right? He made it seem like in that interview he did with Zoe, we got some stuff coming and they're gonna love it. What, the contests? Okay, that's cool, but what do you really have? Something that's really... Now, I don't want to, you know, drop a little Pokemon in there and that's it. Let's give us something fun to work with. Come on now. Anyways, there you have it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy the ideas. And if you feel like we should get at least one of these. If you had to pick one, what would you want? I'm going to go with the Global Trade Center. Yeah, that sounds like a solid idea. That sounds like a solid one. And if they say, oh, no unlimited trades, if they had a little hub, you had to go somewhere to do a global trade, a lucky friend trade, then you can only do one a day. No big deal. So what? Damn. They just have to make this game that much more difficult. It's like they're making it a task now almost. But I still love it. I'm just sounding like I'm complaining. All right, let's end this video before I yap your ear off for another 20 minutes. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
You will see, more is all you need. Dedicated to how I'm killing you. Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Obey your master. Come calling faster. Where's the dreams that I've been after? Obey your master. Promised only lies. Your life.